What up, everybody? Good evening. Your girl is back. Okay. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, don't be. Go ahead and click that subscribe button to be a part of the Witness Gang, to join the Witness Nation. Now let's get into this, shall we? Hello, you guys, and welcome to the channel. If you're new, don't be.
I'm Whitney. Keep it cute, get the boot.
Your girl, as whack as she is in all her glory, was in the New York Times. All right, you guys, welcome back. Before we get into everything, this disclaimer: this platform discusses any and all information that has been made known to the public in any way. I am not a journalist. I am a commentator. Okay, the information is all alleged, but the commentary is very real. But on the contrary, these are legal binding documents in which I am reading. Okay, and what I'm reading for you guys on tonight is the reconsideration of the appeal, meaning the request. Hey, you guys, good evening. I'm not even finna get into my whole just to welcome y'all. Y'all know what's up, okay? I'm just finna get into it because I just got through wrapping up a straight talk. So let's get right into it, okay? So for you guys that are tuning in, what's been going on these past few couple of weeks to and fro is that Bojangles wanted to have the judge to reconsider the pushback. Mind you, we were scheduled for May 4th for the sentencing of R.KELLY. But on the contrary, Bojangles came in and asked for the judge to push it back to August 1st, okay? With that request came a bit of a back and forth with the government and herself, okay? Now, here recently, Bojangles, I made a joke in regards to it. She slid in the booty hours of the wee night to slide in the DMs, a docket of the courts of Judge Donnelly to put her 2 cents in on Judge Donnelly quite possibly ruling in her favor, okay? And what her favor was, she was asking Judge Donnelly to reconsider pushing it to after R.KELLY's Illinois trial August 1st, okay? The government wasn't having that, okay? Nor was Judge Donnelly, because she stated, no, I'm going to partially deny you, okay? You're going to get a little more time, but it's not going to be all the way to August 1st. It's going to be June 16th, giving you a month and so to be able to do what you need to do. Okay. So on the contrary, Bone Jangles, okay, not taking a little win as she should have, said, no, 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 that's not it. We want you to reconsider, read some literature on the subject. And so Judge Donnelly said, freak it, denied. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to let you know that it was denied, okay, with all the back and forth to and fro. On today, as ordered as to Robert Sylvester Kelly, the defendant 285 motion for reconsideration is denied, okay? And this is the specific order in which the denial came about. We're going to read it. Those that were just trying to hear the update, that's it, is denied. But we're going to read, because you guys know that here at Whitney D TV, we are strongly about evidence.
What up, Witness Nation? Now, you know we're super sleuths over here. We all about the facts. Evidence over emotions. Let's see what we've discovered.
All right, as I stated with you guys, we were about evidence over emotion over here. So on the contrary, I want to read the document in which it sets forth to let you guys know exactly what Judge Donnelly is saying in regards to the denial, why they were denied and on sort. I'm not going to hold you. Here is the doc in its entirety. It's 5 pages long. Let's get into it, okay? As you guys see here, and M. Donnelly, United States District Judge, on April 5th, 2022, I granted in part and denied in part the defendant's motion to continue sentencing. Specifically, I denied the application to adjourn sentencing until after the completion of the defendant's trial in the United States District Court for the Northern District of Illinois, NDIL, but granted adjournment until June 16th, 2022, as I stated with you guys, okay? The defendant now moves for reconsideration of that order. The government opposes. For the reasons discussed below, the defendant's motion is denied. Standard of review. Although the federal rules of criminal procedure do not provide for reconsideration motions, such motions are tactically accepted in criminal cases in this district by virtue of local criminal R 49(1)D, which requires a movant, as you guys see them, to submit a memorandum setting forth consistently the matters or controlling decisions which counsel believes the court has overlooked within 14 days after the court's determination of the original motion. Okay, this case law right here, as you see. Courts generally supplement local criminal rule as described, which the standard for civil reconsideration motions under local civil rule 6.3 and this case law, as you see. When deciding motions for reconsideration in criminal matters, courts in this district have resolved such motions according to the same principles that apply in the civil context. Internal quotation marks and alternative. Okay, y'all see that. Okay. Local Civil Rule 6.3 requires the moving party of identity, the matters or controlling decisions which counsel believes the court has overlooked. A motion for reconsideration is not a vehicle for relitigation, old issues, presenting the case under new theories, securing a rehearing on the merits, or otherwise taking a second bite at the apple. Okay, this particular survey and case law. Okay, rather, the standard for granting a motion for reconsideration is strict, and reconsideration will generally be denied unless the moving party can point to the controlling decisions or data that the court overlooked. Matters, in other words, that might reasonably be expected to alter the conclusion reached by the court. Discussion. In seeking reconsideration, the defendant does not identify any matters of controlling decisions that the court overlooked. In denying his motion for an adjournment of sentencing until after the trial of his case in NDIL, which is currently scheduled for August 2022. Rather, he repeats the arguments he made in his initial motion according to reconsideration is not warranted. And I said this, okay? If you guys were listening in on my last video, I think it was probably over at Whitney DTV 2.0. However, I told you guys, while she talking about a copy and a paste, she was copying and pasting. Okay? She was doing a lot of copy and pasting in this, but I concur. Judge Donnelly goes on to say, in any event, the defendant's arguments are not persuasive. Federal Rule of Criminal Procedure 32B1 requires the court to impose sentence without unnecessary delay. Moreover, the Crime Victims' Rights Act provides that the defendant's victims have the right to proceedings free from unreasonable delay, this particular case law. In this case, the jury returned its verdict on September 27, 2021. The practical effect of granting the defendant's request would mean that sentencing would take place about a year after the jury's verdict. Excuse me, you guys. In seeking an adjournment, the defendant maintains that proceeding to sentencing in the case before the completion of his upcoming Illinois trial forces him to choose between speaking with a defense mitigation specialist and invoking his Fifth Amendment privilege against himself, self-incrimination. He claims that he cannot speak openly and candidly to a mitigation expert as another massive federal prosecution looms. Now, the defendant's concerns do not justify the significant delay in sentencing that his request entails. Now, the Fifth Amendment protects against compelled self-incrimination. Okay, in this particular case law, to qualify for Fifth Amendment protection, a communication must be 1, testimonial, 2, incriminating, 3, compelled. States, in this particular case law, statements to a mitigation expert are not compelled for purposes of the Fifth Amendment, because the defendant can choose whether to speak to the expert at all, as well as what to tell the expert. Now, even after the report is completed, the defendant can make the choice not to submit it to the court. The defendant feelings of pressure to speak to a mitigation expert in the hope of improving his chance of receiving a more lenient sentence do not make the interview compelled. That particular case law. Now, holding said Ohio's clemency interview process, during which the respondent had the choice of providing information to the parole authority, at the risk of damaging his case for clemency or for post-conviction relief, or of remaining silent, did not violate the Fifth Amendment privilege against self-incrimination. This particular case law, holding that officials' failure to administer Miranda warnings creates a presumption of compulsion for Fifth Amendment purposes. Indeed, the defendants who wish to challenge their guilt on appeal, as this defendant apparently plans to do if his post-trial motions are denied, face a similar choice. Okay, and see this particular case law denying the defendant's request to limit use of his statements in connection with his sentencing to protect his Fifth Amendment privilege and his right to a meaningful appeal, because there is no basis for the court to insulate him from the consequences of his statements. In conclusion, accordingly, the defendant's motion for reconsideration is denied. Okay? So it's no reconsideration. As of right now, July 16th is set forth the day of reckoning. Yeah. Y'all gonna stop playing with these victims, okay? All y'all supporters, okay? Your boy got his day, and it is now officially June 16th. Ain't no jucking and jiving from it. Ain't no way in hell around it. Ain't no fuzzy bobbing on the handstand. Ain't no twerking or anything Bojangles can do at this point that's going to sway that. Okay. The judge has officially denied the reconsideration of pushing back this sentencing any longer. So I tell you here, it is official. June 16th of 2022 will be the sentencing of Robert Sylvester Kelly. I just wanted to come in and read that document to you guys. It's nothing else that can be done. Okay? All right? It is what it is. This should have been done a long mother freaking time ago. But because, people want to play with the judicial system and these victims, this is what you get. Okay. Now, I don't want to hear nothing about Judge Donnelly not being fair. She has been every bit of fair. Okay. She has given this lady it's a whole month later to get whatever she needs to get in order for this sentencing come June 16th. Okay. It is what it is at this point. Okay. Girl, yes, I'm back. I had to let everybody know that it's official. Judge Donnelly has ruled, and the fact that it's no more shaking, jucking, and jiving when it comes to R. Kelly. His sentencing is now officially June 16th, and it ain't no shaking away from that. So I had to come back, and I had to let y'all know that, okay? This is another R. Kelly Tales. I'm not gonna hold you guys like I told y'all. I've been this is my third go round. I've been here since early this morning, this afternoon at 12. I came back here recently on Straight Talk, and now here I am with you guys. Okay, so it is official, you guys. June 16th, 2022 at I believe 10 a.m. is now the set for official sentencing of R. Kelly. It's no way, shape, or form about it. Literally, Judge Donnelly has ruled in it. It's no way of getting around to it. Now, what's next? What's next is the ruling overall of the appeal. Okay, we are still waiting on Judge Donnelly to figure out if she's going to rule in favor of the defense, which is R. Kelly, or oppose the defense and in favor of the government. Okay. She did ask here earlier today for the government to turn over the jury questionnaires that they asked. Okay, the jurors. So we may get a verdict in regards to the appeal real soon, because that was what Bojangles was bringing up in her defense on the appeal in regards to a retrial. Okay, so for Judge Donnelly to ask that and to ask for it to be sealed, y'all, she's full steam ahead and about to give us this verdict with this appeal. Okay. So I don't want to hold you guys any longer in regards to this. Monique says, Monica says, I knew it from earlier. I thought that was what you did this afternoon. Yes. Yes, yeah. Yeah, I hit y'all 3 times today because I missed y'all so much. Hey, Miss Brown. She said, hey, Whitney in chat. Hey, honey bunches. So you're going to have to catch the replay. But for those that are just coming in that's wondering what's going on, we just heard the ruling in regards to Judge John Lee on these reconsideration of the sentencing being pushed back till after August trial, which is for Illinois. We just read that Judge John Lee has officially denied it. Okay. Ain't no reconsideration, ain't nothing. Okay. It's set for June 16th, 2020 at 10 a.m. Okay. And it's just set. If I can figure out a way to get there, y'all, I'm gonna get there. Like for real. I'm gonna have to talk to my people. I gotta get there because I got to broadcast live. I got to for y'all. But anyways, that is it, you guys. We are waiting on the response with Judge John Lee to the overall appeal. Okay. Monica said, "Thank you so much, sis, for the ranch. You deserve it because you are a member. So I'm sorry, I forgot. Yes, denied, denied. Yeah." And I don't want to hear, oh man, she's not fair. She's very fair. She gave you until June. Okay, because it was set forth May. All right. And these victims, victim parents, and all sort been waiting. Okay. So miss me with that. Monica said the other side is thinking the judge is being paid off. Shake my head because they're idiots. Okay. They're idiots. We already established that earlier today. You got 14 people pages talking about as real, not knowing that it's cyberbullying when you're lying on a person, when you're bashing a person. But I concur. Okay. I concur. Yes, to New York. To New York for the sentencing June 16th. It is scheduled for June 16th, 2020 at 10 a.m. in New York. I want to get there. By any means necessary, I want to get there. But anyways, y'all, that is it for me. Seriously, y'all not going to see me until tomorrow, child. I don't care if something else come through the docket. I'm exhausted. It's 10 o'clock here in Texas, and I need some rest. But y'all know that here at Whitney D, we are evidence over emotion.
What up, Witness Nation? Now you know we're super sleuths over here. We all about the facts, evidence over emotions. Let's see what we've discovered.
All right, you guys, that is it for me, okay? Since I didn't do it at the beginning, hello, y'all, goodbye, y'all, and make sure that y'all subscribe, like, and share this video, and make sure that you keep it cute so you won't get the boot up out this chat, okay? But you know what? It's been great here. Why? Because I found out how to minimize, virtually erase my trolls. And I am here to teach you how to do so as well. Check this out.
Don't you just love trolls? Said no one ever. What if I told you I know how to minimize, virtually erase your channel trolls? Yeah, that's right. Hi, I'm Whitney D of Whitney D TV, and with my two-step process, get your trolls under your thumb. What does trolling mean? To antagonize others online by deliberately posting inflammatory, irrelevant, or offensive comments, or other disruptive content. Trolls engage in the most outrageous and offensive behavior possible, all the better to troll you with. As a content creator myself, I dealt with trolling head on into the start of my YouTube career, and it was devastating. As time went on, however, I discovered settings and controls that helped me minimize and virtually erase trolling, and I loved it. Doing these easy steps changed everything. Click the link below to get my ebook on how to stop trolling.
That's right, your girl is an official electronic book author. Okay, so check out that information in the description box down below. Okay, while you're there, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to my second channel, Whitney D TV 2.0. You made it in court. Mind you, is still doing porn, meaning she did it.
Well, first off, I want to say that y'all got to understand that fame is a hell of a drug.
All right, you guys. Yes. So if anything happens here, check your girl out at Whitney DTV 2.0. Okay. We're going to be doing a lot of deep dives over there, a lot of conspiracy theories, if you will, a lot of just thought-provoking things over at Whitney DTV. Okay. And it's going to be a lot of long lives and just a lot of just thorough talkings. I may even get into more of personal content in regards to blogs and food stuff and stuff like that. Anyways, not for nothing, you guys. Y'all have a good night, and I will be back and see you guys soon. Deuces.
So, Whitney Davis, or should I say, the Whitney Davis. What you got to say about that?
He's real.
Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side.
Day we hustle, but the night we
Know that they ride or die. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side.
What you're talking about? Why are you guys keeping me?
Know that they ride or die. My name came
down
up
in
a lot of
history.
times. More when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot of sounds. More when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot of sounds.
Y'all killing me with this. I can't help it.
Robert.
You're killing me, man. This ain't not about music. I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe it.
At this point, we briefly pause the interview to give Kelly a moment.
Man, y'all killing me with this. Y'all killing me with this. Y'all killing me with this. Y'all killing me. Y'all trying to kill me. Y'all killing me with this. Y'all killing me with this. Y'all killing me with this. Y'all killing me with killing me, man. Trying to kill me. Killing me, man. Trying to kill me. Y'all want to believe it. Trying to kill me. Killing me, man. Trying to kill me. I hope this camera keep going. Stupid R.KELLY. Fight for my life. Stupid R.KELLY. Do it. Stupid R.KELLY. Fight for my life. Stupid R.KELLY. Do it.
I'm Whitney. Keep it cute and get the boot.